Well, here we are at the unit, and as you can see from behind, this is our death pile of all death piles. So, today, we're going to start a new series. You're probably thinking, Kieran, you can't even complete the other series that you got going. That is correct. You are correct. However, this is a series to motivate me to get stuff listed. So we're going to call it something like Death Pile Diving, where we dive into the depths of my death pile, pick 9, 10, 11 items, something like that, and get them listed. I'll tell you a little bit about why I picked them up, how much they're worth, and then why I'm going to list them for what I'm going to list them for. So if this is something that might interest you, smash that like button. If we can reach 120 likes on this video, then we'll do another episode. So without further ado, let's get into the death pile and pick 9, 10, or 11 items. As we've got stock here, here, and here. We've also got stock probably about 200 miles away in a container full to the brim of stock. So we really need to hopefully get motivated with this series. So yes, like I said, 120 likes and we'll continue this series. So I'm going to go and find at least 9 items to list in today's video and tell you bits and pieces about it. Right, we are going to start with this pile of shenanigans here. We've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We've got some gaming stuff, predominantly all clothing, but it has to be listed because if it isn't listed, you guessed it, it won't sell. So let's get cracking on and get this stuff listed. Welcome to the listing room. Let's get some light in here. Wow, that is bright. Shine bright like a diamond, baby. So this is the room that we're predominantly going to spend the majority of this video in, the listing room. So behind me we have a nice white wall canvas, which we do our clothing items on, and in front of me we have this. We've got 2 of these newer lights and some listing boards. So welcome to the listing room. This room doesn't actually get much love in my other videos, but this series will make it loving. So without further ado, let's get some listings done and dusted. I tell you what, these lights are fantastic. Locally dokely do. The first item that we are going to be listing is a brand new and sealed Nintendo Wii with its security protected tags on. I'm going to get that listed for about £12 to £14. Reasons why I picked it up: it's brand new, it's Nintendo Wii, it's Toy Story, it's Disney, and it has a pretty incredible sell-through rate, to be fair. Nintendo Wii, Toy Story 3, so it's going to sell pretty fast. So let's get that listed now. And that will live in the games and DVDs sort of long box I've got until it sells. I've got the boards up and running with the lights. I'm going to do all the board stuff now. So the next one that will be on the boards is this Jellycat, which has just fallen on the floor. Come on, we need to sell you so you can go to your new home. It's a shame because I don't really collect plushes. So yeah, in a bit, mate. See you later. Close. We better try and take this tag off, because if we don't, I don't think we'll be in the best books of the potential new buyer, will we? If we just left a £3 sticker and charged them about 20 quid for this, because this is what that rooster's worth, about £20. And he can live in the end box until he sells. Nice and cozy in there, mate. I'm sure you'll sell very quickly. Also doing a pair of shoes on the boards, just because they are so nice on the boards, and decent little brand as well, Oliver Sweeney. Some Oliver Sweeney shoes can go for about hundreds of pounds on a pre-owned condition, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. These aren't as desirable. They're not sort of like brogues or anything. They're just pretty smart, casual, pretty plain and boring shoes. But that still being said, should still be able to get about £30 to £40 on them. If you can find these in brogues or wingtip brogues for sure, definitely push the £100 mark easily. Oliver Sweeney, remember the name, and thank me. Thank me if you find any in the wild. Possibly charity shop, possibly car boot. But yeah, if you do find them, let me know on Instagram. And to list shoes, we want some shoe trees. These are called shoe trees. You can get them in all different shapes and sizes, women's, colours, wooden ones, whatever you want. there's probably them around. So we're going to pick up a pair of these now and insert them into the shoes. Right, today's choice is a pair of Russell and Bromley ones. Would you just look at them? We had to change shoe trees because the Russell and Bromley ones didn't actually fit them properly. So yes, we had to change them up, but now we've got some nice wooden ones, and it just helps with the shape of the shoe while listing. It makes it look a lot better than if we didn't have shoe trees. Also, let me know in the comment section below, are you a type of person that will photograph with the laces done up or the laces undone and just tucked in nicely like so? Because I am definitely one for laces untucked. No, laces undone but tucked in. Definitely love it this way. It looks really nice and smart. The Oliver Sweeneys are listed. I also want to get these two listed today as well. We've got the extra large Night, and then we've got the VTech V Smile learning thing. So that's been tested and working, and that just needs a little bit of a spruce up. But yes, definitely going to get these up today as well. Oh, it's you. It's time to list this beautiful thing. Double XL Plainville Night without its sword. Unfortunately, if it had its sword, probably could have got an extra 20 squidderoonies, but it is what it is. I have just bathed him to clean off his stickers and give him a bit of spruce of life. So while that dries, I think it's time to list a little bit of clothing while Mr. Nighty Boy over there dries himself. And I think we're going to start off with this Kenzo Home 100% wool blazer. And this little setup looks something like this. As you can see, we have like a photography whiteboard background. The creases have slowly fallen out, to be fair, so it doesn't look too bad. I quite like the lines going across it. I think it looks quite cool. But yes, time to list this Kenzo funny looking thing. It looks a bit weird in the camera, but it doesn't look as weird as it is in person. Like, look at all these like little random dot things. That is a bit weird. And the next item that we're going to be listing is this size 6XL. That is correct, 6XL St. Helens 2021 home jersey. Absolute beauty. With something like this, I would definitely do measurements. Pit to pit, so obviously armpit to armpit and top to bottom, sort of from the top of the shoulder all the way down to the bottom, just to hopefully increase buyer confidence, because it's a very unusual size. 6XL. To be honest, it doesn't actually look that big, if I'm being brutally honest. But yes, just to be on the safe side, I think we're going to do every single measurement possible. What are we saying? What are we saying, Knight? Kevin? We're going to call you Kevin. Kevin the Knight completely agrees with me. And that can live in the CR10 bit until it sells. I tell you what, it is a shame that that does not fit me. I've just tried it on, and I tell you now, I look like a freaking wham jacket potato. That thing is tight. So, unfortunately, it's time to get you listed. To be honest, that New York Red Bull jersey, right, it's a size small, and I'm normally a size large, and it's probably fits more like a medium. So, yeah, I would make that clear to your buyers, future buyers anyway. Flipping out, these lights are blinding me. But on to the penultimate item that we're going to get listed today, which is in fact a double header. So we have a St. Helens mid-2000 track training jacket and matching pants. And should be able to get like 35-40 quid for these. So we're going to get these listed now as a pair, both size large. Happy days. Right, because this is a 2-pack, which I mean by that is obviously got the trousers and the jacket, I'll use an app called Photo Room, and I will make the main picture on the eBay a picture of this and the jacket, so then people know from the start that is a full set of tracksuit. Visually pleasing, but yeah, that's Photo Room. It will take around the background, which I kind of don't like anymore. I kind of like to have a natural background like I do now, but just one-off things on this, I will use Photo Room. So I've got like half of it is going to be the tracksuit jacket, half of it's going to be the bottoms. I'll probably leave a photo here of what it will look like once I'm finished. Right, it's time to list Kevin the Playmobil Knight. Let's be having you, mate. Let's get some lights on you, little beauty. and let's get you listed for around about 65 quid. Reason why it's worth so much is because they were ex-shop displays. You can get even bigger ones which even sell for even more money, but the bigger the better. Double XL, if this had its box and its sword, probably looking like 150 quid, but because it's just him without his sword, I'm going to have to be able to sort of try. I'm going to try and test the water around about the £65 mark and probably accept offers in and around £5, which isn't too bad considering this thing only owes me a whopping £5. That's correct, 5 whole British pounds. Right, Kevin, because you are too big to fit in the box, you're going to have to just live on top of racking 2 until you sell. I mean, he looks pretty comfy up there, doesn't he? And on that note, with Kevin looking spectacular, sleeping away on top of racking 2, we're going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If, like I said, remember, smash that like button if you did enjoy this video. If we hit 120 likes, I'll do another episode of the deep diving into the death pile. Of course, say that after a few drinks. That's pretty bit of a tongue twister. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button before you go. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We are so close to 7,500 subscribers, which doesn't sound a lot to some people, but it does to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh.